Tom, thank you for your time. This is an astonishing story. How has the Queensland government allowed it to get to this?
Yeah, well, good evening, Alan, and good to be with you. Look, it's a very disappointing situation we find ourselves in up here in Bundaberg, a really proud farming region that's invested heavily on water security. We grow 25% of Australia's fresh produce, and unfortunately, we're facing a situation where towards the end of this year, we're going to run out of water. So it's a pretty desperate situation.
They're talking about lowering the dam wall because there are structural problems. A world-renowned engineer from America, Ernest Schneider, gave evidence to the Commission of Inquiry into this fiasco last year, and he said, quote, "In my opinion and knowledge, the dam is most probably, certainly stable." So what are we talking about now? There won't be sufficient water to meet agricultural, industrial and domestic requirements.
Yeah, well, look, Alan, I'm a resident of Bundaberg, and we've always said safety comes first, but we've also got to look at the things that keeps our economy going, keeps our community going, and that's water security. So our main focus now is getting that dam restored and bringing some hope back to the people of Bundaberg.
So where does the class action stand at the moment?
Yeah, well, look, obviously it's a very difficult job. It's a very complex job. We're looking at over 650 growers that are affected by this. The quantification of damages alone is in the billions. And so we're working methodically through that at the minute to make sure that when we file this matter in the courts, that the government will be listening. And hopefully we get some common sense through that process.
So how much water has gone into the ocean and how much water is left?
Look, Alan, there's about 50,000 megalitres left. We did get a little bit of rain over Easter, but we didn't get any significant rain over summer. So based on historical water usage, we're looking at the dam effectively empty in September this year. So, for crops that rely on consistent water like avocados and macadamias, that's not good enough. And so, unfortunately, farmers are now facing the situation where they're either paying exorbitant prices for water or they're going to face having crop losses.
But didn't this chairperson of Sunwater guarantee their 100% entitlement to farmers in a speech that she made last year?
Yeah, well, look, obviously that guarantee didn't hold a lot of water, unfortunately, Alan, and we're faced with a situation now that allocations are going to be lower than 10%. So that's very disappointing. And obviously the water that was stored in that dam is designed for a purpose, and that's to get us through the next rain period. And we haven't had that. We're still in drought. And now we're left with effectively no water.
Well, let me just tell our viewers something. I'll tell you how bad it is. AusHelp are going to provide wellbeing and suicide prevention workshops in the Wide Bay Burnett region later this month. Anastasia Palaszczuk, come on. This can't go on. Tom Marland, you've done a fantastic job representing these people. If I can help shout, farmers copping it again as a result of incompetent and perhaps dishonest government. We'll keep in touch, Tom. Thank you for your time.